videotaping? Why are you videotaping?
Annie, good morning.
Good morning. Oh my God.
This is another edition of Keeping Up with Judy and Annie.
Oh man, it's too early for this shit.
What are you doing, Annie?
I'm just putting on a pot of coffee. Because I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Doing what?
Putting up videos and watching them and stuff like that. And I just came on the couch and crashed.
That's good. Annie's World. Excellent. Annie, I have a question for you. What does it mean to be a soldier in Christ?
I think that Saint Michael the Archangel has a lot to do with it. But like, how do we say it? Like, church militant is on earth, and church triumphant in heaven. That's what we say, right? What does it mean to be a soldier in Christ? Keeping up with like trying to pray and trying to battle your way through life, you know, because like to me life isn't it's not easy, you know. Life is really, it's pretty hard. I don't know, that's a good question. I think just battling your way through it.
Okay.
What is a soldier in Christ?
Ta-da! Get holy or die trying. I'm gonna die trying. A soldier in Christ? Well, what's a soldier? What do soldiers do?
They prepare for war. They fight in combat. They, I don't know. You tell me. I'm asking you the question.
They never leave a fallen comrade.
Yeah.
Who are our comrades?
Everybody.
Why?
Because we all come from God.
Yeah. So does that make me better than you or you better than me?
Nope.
What makes you better than me or me better than you?
Nothing.
A degree, money, looks, power.
I may have a degree and you may not, but you have better looks than me.
Oh. Hello, you look just like me.
Uh-huh.
That's what everyone says, and you talk like me too, or do I talk like you?
I don't know.
I think I have a messed up voice.
I think my voice is messed up.
People say I'm from New York. I don't have a New York accent. And then they make fun of me because I say, what are you doing that for? Instead of, why are you doing that? Or what time are you going to pick me up at? That's a Chicago thing.
Oh yeah, girl.
I don't even know how I got that. soldiers are tough and they're prepared mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's how do you prepare? Prayer, love, faith, hope, charity, doing acts of mercy. What are acts of
I was just about to ask you that, so I'm glad you asked yourself that.
acts of mercy? Visiting the sick, a car to call, a visitor, or prayer.
Miss you, Father Eckert.
If you see someone in the street, like the other day, this poor old lady with the walker was crying and her tears were falling all on my shirt. And the cars were going by and she was crying that she was hungry and she needed help and she had a severe diabetic, so her knee was like just ready to burst open. So I grabbed her hand because she just wanted to die and she didn't want to live anymore. And I said, oh, no, no, no. Come on, my sister.
Oh, shit.
And I brought her to the apartment and got her some food. And she was gobbling it. I couldn't even heat it up, and she was just gobbling it down. And then the other day when I wasn't there, she came to my door. And I felt bad because she probably needed some more food. And I would have gave her some food. Even if I had one piece of bread, I'd rip it in half and give her half and give half for me. Because that's what we're supposed to do.
Want to make sure I get your hands because you talk with your hands. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Judy. My name is, I don't know, really? I think once you have a relationship with God and you grow in Him and become one in Him, it's all about love. And you view things with a different perspective, like people's lives and who they are, and yeah, we're all called to change, and if you know there's something that you need to change, you have to have the humility to say, I need to change this. This is something I do, this is one of my faults or weaknesses, and I have to change this to better myself. Will you help me with that? And then it's not in a judging type way, you know what I mean? Like, and it is a war because we're in spiritual warfare. That's why we say the St. Michael prayer. St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle.
You're reading my mind.
What battle are they talking about? Be our defense against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we pray. Do thou, Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God. It's God's power. It's not our power. I have no power to do anything unless God gives it to me. I can't talk. I can't walk. I can't help somebody. That's through a relationship with Christ that you gain compassion and love and mercy and forgiveness and everything. You can't, without God, you can't do any of those things at all. And none of us are perfect. We all have our demons that we battle daily, whatever they are. And you just have to surround yourself with positive, loving, compassionate people. And I always try to learn something from every relationship, friendship, even if it turns out bad. If the friend betrays you or hurts you, or gets jealous or, it just ends and you don't talk anymore or whatever, I always try to take the positive thing from them that they brought to me. Maybe they had like great zeal for the church or faith or whatever, instead of looking at, oh, she screwed me over, and I used to do that, and I would wallow in it and pity myself, and there's no reason to do that. I mean, we are who we are, and if you know you're a person that does that, or if you know that you've hurt someone else, then you go to that person and apologize. That's what confession's all about. You could go in there and say, oh, I hurt this person and I did this, and oh, you're absolved. It's like, no, because per the church, if you hurt someone or hurt their family or destroyed their reputation or whatever, you have to go to that person and make amends. Even if that person says, screw you, I don't forgive you or whatever, then you're free and clear from that. And that, I mean, that's forgiveness is a big part of life's journey. Being forgiven, I mean, it's easier just to say, make up excuses why you did what you did, instead of saying, please forgive me, I'm sorry, and mean it. Not, it takes a bigger person to do that than one that'll make up excuses and say, oh, well, she's this or she's that, or, and that's part of being a soldier in Christ. And none of us are perfect. We're all going to fall. I mean, we fall daily in word, deed, and action. If you really sit down and contemplate everything you think about or do or don't do, I mean, God puts people in your path every day that you could reach out to, or maybe they're reaching out to you and you're just so closed up and full of anger that you just don't even want to just like get away. Or you march around, going to the store or whatever, like, I'm mad at the world. Instead of smiling and wow, I'm here another day. That's a blessing. I'm happy. Who am I going to love today? Who am I going to show God to today? How can I be Christ to someone today? And trust me, all you have to do is walk out that door and drive around, and you'll see a lot of people that need to see Jesus. And they're all in the street. You could go down on the west side under the bridge and see them all camped out. And I'm talking kids too. I'm not just talking, drug addicts or whatever, people that people say, oh, well, they're worthless or whatever. There's kids that are under that bridge, that came from bad families or, just have issues to work out or whatever, and have no food, have no water, are out there freezing, and they don't deserve that.
Wrap it up. It's starting to get, it's like to 11 minutes.
Oh boy. Now I'm the one that's battling. So that's what a soldier in Christ is to me. And I could talk about that all day because I live too. Bye.
Bye.